Hi, this is Prakash here. I'm from the Perficere Spotfire Solution. We provide classroom and online Spotfire training for the corporate people as well as for the individuals. So this is a Spotfire training high-level summary topics, and I'm going to give a one-liner for topics which we are going to cover in our Spotfire training. So at the first, we are going to go for the introduction to Spotfire, where we are going to explain like versions of Spotfire, like which is the current version and how it's working, what was the past versions and how the changes are happening from version to version. Also, we are going to explain about benefits of Spotfire, where we are comparing with the ClickView, Tableau, how it is benefited as compared to other tools. Then we are going to explain about the Spotfire architecture, where how many layers are there, which are the components are available in each layer, and how these components are working. Then we come to database connectivity, like which are the database we can connect, what are the requirements for those databases, and how we can use this, like how we can import the data from these databases into Spotfire. So this is the introduction to Spotfire. Then we'll move to the Spotfire components which are available, like text area, visualization, filters, data on demand, data panel. How these components are like you can use while creating a dashboards. So we are going to explain each, like in text area, what are the property controls, dynamic items, then there are filters, action controls. So we are going to explain all those things. Visualization, in visualizations, we are going to explain which are the visualization available in the Spotfire and which are the other visuals you can create using this. Filters, like how you can apply imp implicit filters and explicit filters. So how you can use those, and then data on demand, how you can display the marketing data into the data on demand which you wanted to see. So in the data on demand, in the data panel, like data tables, like each column has its properties, filters, so how it's getting displayed in the data panel and how you can use it while developing Spotfire dashboard. In the text data component, we are going to explain like HTML, JavaScript, how you can add the CSS also as a JavaScript, what is the use of it, how you can use those, how you can add, how you can call JavaScript from the text area. Then how you can add filters in it. Then what are the property controls, drop down, list box multiple selection. So we are going to explain each and everything, and we'll implement the same. For dynamic items, how you can use those spark lines and calculate items, calculate value. Then action controls, there are hyperlinks, and you can how you can write a Python script in the using action controls. So we are going to explain in the text area components. So these are the charts. We are considered these are the basic charts which we can explain, like table, cross table, graphical table, summary table, bar chart, line chart, combination, waterfall, and pie charts. So along with these charts, we are going to explain the property for each visualization. Like table has some column property, then limit data, data table. So we are going to explain each and every property along with these each and every visual. So we'll explain each and everything. Also, at the same time, we are going to explain how each visualization differentiate with the others. So we are going to explain each and everything about and differentiation about the visuals. Like bar chart has something different, combination chart has series by. So these are the slicing methods are also available with each chart. So we are going to explain in this. In the advanced chart, these are the advanced charts. Scatter plot, 3D scatter, heat map, tree map, KPI, parallel coordinate plot, map chart, and box plot. So these are the charts we are going to explain. We are going to give you assignments where you can create these charts. We'll give you hands-on so that you can get a hands-on on the Tibco Spotfire tool. Each and every visualization, we will assist you to create the charts, and you can build your dashboard based on these charts. So which is the base chart you can utilize for a specific data. So at the same time, we are going to explain like which is the best suitable chart you can use for a specific data. So suppose if you are using a trends, you should go for the line chart or the scatter plot. So Why scatter plots, why light chart? So we are going to explain each and everything so that you can choose the best chart for the sample data and you can design the dashboard respectively. So these are the add-on charts. Like these charts are not available in the Spotfire like histogram per chart, but you can create using the available charts in the Spotfire. Like histogram, you can create using a bar chart. Then Pareto chart, you can use a combination chart to create a Pareto chart. Then you can Christmas tree or pyramid chart, you can use a bar chart to create these charts. Donut charts and funnel chart, you can use a D3JS language to create these charts and implement in your Spotfire dashboard wherever required. So there are more to charts, but we have to learn like how you can add these charts. Then will come to know which chart we can use and how you can add these charts. So this is a deep dive knowledge required. Like if you want to know the details and uh, drill down knowledge, then you should go for it. Every person should have this knowledge. Whoever like learning a Spotfire initially. So this is a drill down and detailed visualizations, like how you can create a drill down visualizations from the one to other, two to three, three to four. So how you can create a visualization, how you can display the data. Then what are the markings, how you can define the markings, how you can limit the data using markings. Then there's a filters and filtering schemes for like how you can apply different filters and different filtering scheme for each page. Then details on demand, the same which we have discussed earlier. The data table and their properties, like in every table has a considered as a individual data table, and how you can manage relations or you can create a mapping using this data table properties. Then manage data connections. This is also comes on the data table. Then export visualization, how you can export visualization PDF in HTML or in the if you want to export the data, how you can export the data. So we are going to explain each and every aspects of the export to visual in this section. Then there's the data functionalities where these are like how you can create a calculated columns, how you can add these things, how you can create a hierarchy between columns, and how you can add expressions in it. So what are the calculation, what are the functions you can use while creating these calculated columns. Then insert column and row functionality, like if you wanted to merge two data tables, how you can merge it. So we are going to explain the same. Then data transformation, while importing the data may not be the format you want, so how you can convert the data from uh, as you want it. Like if you want to change the data type from float to integer or decimal to integer, then how if you want to change from uh, string to value, so you can do it. Also you can do the pivot and pivot in the data transformation, how you can create a data function and how you can use in the Spotfire dashboard. So we are going to explain in this section. Then there are Spotfire expression, like while adding a calculated column, you how you can add a spot custom expressions, or maybe on the live like y-axis or any chart, how you can add the custom expressions and what the functions are available. Like there are functions like uh, bin functions, then there are over functions, there are mathematical functions. So we are going to explain all the functions and how you can use those function while creating calculated column or while you are displaying any charts y-axis or x-axis, how you are going to use those. What are the over functions, how you can use those, and what is the slicing and dicing, how it can help you to divide the data into multiple scenarios, multiple sections. We are going to explain this and we'll show you how you can implement in this your Spotfire dashboard. So this is different segment, bookmarks, tags, and lists. So bookmarks, how you can use the bookmarks and what is a private bookmark, public bookmarks. So these are the types of bookmarks. What is the limitation to use a bookmark? What are the tags? How the tags are considered as annotations to the mark data, how you can use those. Also list, how you can implement tags in the list and how lists are benefited or how you can use those. So we are going to explain these things in this section. So these are the Spotfire add-on languages which are in the Spotfire. You can write Python script as well as R script. Then you can add other charts like funnel, donut, gauge. All these charts you can add using a D3JS. Then you can add a HTML. You can add a CSS language in it. You can add a JavaScript, like you can trigger the uh, any property and you can run a code. You can display something. So this can be done using a JavaScript. So these are the languages how you can use it. So we are going to explain in detail at a small level, but depends what is the requirement and how you can achieve those things. We are going to explain these things to you. These are two tool options like information designer, administration management, library administrator, automation job builder. So if you have access, how you can create an information link, how you can create a parameterize information link, how you can import the data on demand. So we are going to explain in information designer what is the administration management, how you can add the users, how you can create a group, how you assign the permissions. So we are going to explain these things. So this has a limitation like tool limitation. If you have all access, only in that scenario you can use this. So most of the things are not available for the trial version, but we're going to explain in these things to you and we'll show you like how it is working. In the library administrator, how you can grant access to the others. Suppose if you have full access, how you can grant access to other users, read-only access, browse access, all those things we are going to explain in this. What is the automation job builder and how you can assign tasks, how you can automate one service, or how you can open the report, you can convert something, how you can publish the report. So we are going to explain in automation job builder. Then there is a multi-variety data analysis where Lyle and symmetry, hierarchical clustering, k-means clustering, normalization, empty values are coming. What is the use of it, how you can implement, and so there are like in hierarchical clustering there is dendrograms are available. Line symmetry can be created using a line graph. K-means clustering, how you can divide your data into multiple clusters. So all are these things we are going to explain in this section. So that's all from my end. If you have any questions, any queries, you can write to me, prakash.kolekar@perficere.net. Thank you.